Welcome back to another episode of ARKs McGarks, featuring Argentavis. So, we started getting electronics sort of going last time. We got the generator down, but we didn't really do much else. We needed some more metal to smelt and some other things as well. But effectively, I think we can start kind of getting into it now. I don't really know how all this stuff works, but we do need to learn how to make some of that stuff in terms of we need to learn how to make the wiring. Let me see here. So I can actually make both of these, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So let's turn this on. Craft, yep, okay, craft one of each. And then let's see if I can. Okay, so we'll just wait for that to craft. Okay, so we got those two things there. So let's take the refrigerator and the air conditioner out. Now, air conditioners, from the description of it, sounds like they are more or less used for insulation. So, in other words, like, I can use it so I can put it in a room, presumably, like a closed-off room, and then that will help keep me both warm and cold, which I'm assuming is kind of like a simplified way of looking at things, but, you know, it is whatever. I do need some gas. But let me see here. Some spoiled meat, a water skin, some Endodorex, hello. Let's see here. Yep. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead. I'm trying to resort my bearings here. My lovebirds hanging out in the lovey-dovey penthouse suite. Okay, so let's go ahead, use some engrams for that wiring stuff that we do need to learn, so either way had to be done. Blah, 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 blah. And, oh, what's the difference? I guess it just looks better as well as being probably more durable. Yeah, that's what it is, I don't know. Flashlight attachment, saber tooth saddle, IEDs, metal window, metal catwalk. Omnidirectional. Interesting. Sounds actually really useful. Remember that. Ah, electrical cables. Great. I also want to see what else I can get right now. Rex saddle, rocket launchers, elevator track. Elevator track sounded pretty cool, but not quite what I need. Alright, so let's get electrical cable. So we need to make this, we need to learn that first, no matter what. An outlet for electrical grid. When connected to a generator via cables, this provides power to all nearby devices that use electricity. So that also sounds important. And let's learn how to make all these different things, so I can just make them as I need. Alright, so now that we've learned how to do that... Electrical... I'm assuming I have to make this at the fabricator. Miscellaneous? Nope. Structures? Electrical? Yes. Okay, so this just needs metal. Oh, okay, that's not actually too bad. It's not great. It's still pretty pricey, but it's not that bad. Let me go ahead, and I'm going to abscond. Let's see. I'm going to leave some gasoline in there, actually. But let me just abscond a handful of these. Yeah, 45 ought to do it. Alright. Back down we go. Okay. Oh, I'm dehydrated. Let me remedy that. Okay, cool. Oh, fleet me. Alright. Freaking hate these apes. Actually, hold on. Hey, Rexy. Rexy, darling. Oi, big guy. Big guy? Yeah, okay, come here. Okay. There's raptor claws. Sick 'em. Oh my god! Um, well then. Um, so that command makes everything that can hear the whistle attack. I learned something new today. Oops. Oh my. That was actually just straight savagery. My god. No, rip. Scorpy! Scorpy! Oh, for sleep save, Scorpy. Scorpy! Scorpy! Okay. Come on. With me. On me, come on. Come on. Up here. That was a little bit on the overkill side. Okay. You all can chill there. Honestly, I don't know if... Like, going after these things are all fine and dandy, but it would just take forever for me to get enough. I would have to get, like, what is it, 36 of the coal drops in order for me to get how much I need that's left for the Dodo Rex. Let me see here. Let me quickly figure out what I can do here. Alright, so the Dodo Rex requires 166 coal. I think I have like 15 or 20 or something like that, so I need like a... Let's say I have 20. I would need 146 more. 146 more, they drop 5 a pop, which would mean that I would need, what, 27 at least? There's no way that's happening. No, that's just way too much of a time investment. I think there is a way for me to, like, use a command to give it to me. I might do that, because I found one of the mistletoe, I found one of the... Yeah, I found one of the mistletoe, and I found I found a bunch of the coal. So I might honestly just kind of cheat my way into those things, because that seems silly. I don't know if it's really worth my time and worth your guys' time for me to just hunt them down nonstop. Honestly, I don't really think any of this stuff really makes sense for me. Gift bot, yeah, because I don't. This all seems really silly. I can change my megas or whatever to reindeer. That's about the only cool thing I can really think of. So I don't know. Mixed feelings. Okay, well, regardless, let's continue on. I'm going to turn up my gamma before I get yelled at. So let's go ahead and just work on the electrical stuff. So we have a fridge. I'm going to start off with that. I'm assuming gas still runs at that really, really, like, uber slow rate, which is totally fine by me. Whoop. Okay, so... Let me... Chomp, chomp, drink... Alright, so let's start off with that. Let's start off with putting a fridge down. And since I don't really know how this works, I'm going to just start off by putting that... This is a preserving bin, if I'm not mistaken. So let's put this right here, next to the preserving bin. Okay, so this is currently unpowered. And it can hold a whole crap ton of stuff. Okay, so let's go to the generator. Throw in some gasoline. Again, I don't know how this works, so bear with me. I know a lot of you are like have watched other people's series on this stuff, and you guys are like pros at it, but I am very much a noob. So go easy on me for this kind of thing, because I legitimately have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. So we have more metal smelting, and I can just always do a metal trip at this point, and metal trips are not that bad anymore. Yeah, so that bad boy is going, throwing some more wood into there. Got another 183 metal innings, which is perfect. There's plenty to go. Let me go ahead. Structures, electrical. Let's... Okay, I'm going to turn this on. Let's make... okay. Apparently I didn't have very much metal left in there. Okay. Chuck that. Okay. Chuck it one more time. Come on. Pick it up. Metal into there. Structures, electrical. Okay, so let's make some of those. One of those, one of those, one of those. Just so I can see what they look like. I just want to confirm that they do work like exactly like pipes. Because that's what I think is going to happen. But I'm not 100% sure about it. So let me go ahead and just add these to my little bundle of happiness. I do have lampposts. Well, I'm kind of leery of... Well... Yeah, whatever. I'm going to ignore that for the time being. So let's turn that off. That thing is really freaking loud. I'm sorry if that's really loud for you guys as well. Whoop. And then... let's go down here. I always find it weird that the Triceratops like shakes his head as he boops. I think it's not very healthy. Alright. So let's go ahead and make this cable. So what do you attach to? Ooh, you attach this way. Well, that's awkward. Alright, so it attaches on the opposite side. So over here is where it attaches from. So like, yeah. It wants to probably go this way, but I built it in a really odd way for it, I guess. Alright, so let's go ahead and add that there. Let's go ahead and make this junction. Okay. Maybe... actually, before the junction, maybe a... I wonder if a vertical... Can I just vertical cable this, like, right there? Is that a thing? Oh, I can't. Oh. Well, that makes things a lot simpler. Alright, there we go. Easy. Ugly as heck, but, you know, works. So yeah, this works exactly like whatchamacallit does. It works exactly like pipes do, which is totally a-okay with me. Alright. Alright, so we're going to need some more of those. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe we also need to have an electrical outlet. And I need to see how that works as well. So let's make... let's say that we need 2 more intersections. Yeah, 2 more intersections for now. I think I'm going to have that run on a separate electrical thing, because I'm just going to keep that one running at all times, I think. And actually, maybe it's better just to have one. Yeah, you know what? Is there infinite power? Like, once you... I'm thinking if... yeah, if it's like infinite power from one source, I guess it would make sense for me to just do it from one source. Does it work that way? Also, electrical outlet. I need wood. Oh. Okay, 20 wood. Give it for me. Okay, structures, electrical outlets. 2 of these. Some straight ones. Incline, vertical. Let's keep everything pretty well rounded. Alright, yes, so they apparently do only use one. So maybe, yeah, maybe we'll just run off that one generator there. This area does not need to be any more noisy than it is, though, to be fair. Alright. So let's go ahead, throw that all into there. Cool. Alright, nice. Let's shut this off. Turn that off. Because if one electrical generator is enough, then why not, kind of thing. Yeah, and we can probably just stock this one up really heavily with gasoline, because, again, it doesn't seem like the rate's that bad. Actually, I will hunt you. Okay, so, gotta do this quickly. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Nice. Get your pelt. Sorry. Oh, I hit him. Sorry. Okay. So, let me go ahead and put a junction here. Okay. And then let's put a okay. Let's put a straight here. And then let's put an outlet here. Is that close enough? Yeah, it is. Alright, sweet. Okay, so that should be running now. Yeah, it is powered. Cool. And then let's put some citronal in there. And let's see how that works. Okay, so citronal. This would normally expire in about 4 minutes time. It will now expire in 7 hours. That's actually really good. I don't even know if I'll honestly get to it in time though. Even with 7 hours, I don't know if I'm going to use it in time, which is okay. I just don't really feel like. Well, do I feel like it? I'd have to give it some more thought. All right, so next order of business, straight away, and then let's put on some inclines here. This is so ugly looking. I apologize for all of you that have like artistic senses that are like trembling in anger as you watch me do this, because you're like, Choco, this looks hideous. But, you know, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Alright. Do-do-do-do-do-ba-doo. Can I reach you from here, friend? Out of placement range. Aha. Alright, so let's see here. Probably about 3 inclines for that. Let's give it like 5 inclines, so it's pretty high up. And then we'll just run it all the way across, which I'm assuming, because we built it at a weird angle for this, it's not really well designed for this angle. Yeah, okay, I have an idea. So we're gonna probably need like what? Let's go ahead and assume it's gonna be around like 40 straights or so. It's gonna be quite a few straights that we need. It's gonna be quite a cumbersome amount. Right, so turn this on. Structures, electrical. Let's say that we need 5 of these inclines. We're gonna need 1 more of those. We're gonna need some straights. And let's just make a whole bunch of these straights, actually. Because it also will be good so I can light up the area with that lighting. In which case I also need to learn how to do that omnidirectional lamp. Alright, we need more wood. Alright, let's go find some wood while that's going. So let's go find wood, come back, and then we'll also... Actually, I might as well do that now. We're actually pretty low on... We're pretty low in terms of enneagram points, so I should probably chill. Although, there isn't really much for me to learn at this point. Like, there's all this stuff, but it's really not that much more. I don't know if there's a level cap in this game. That'd be something I probably should have looked into. I think once I hit max level, because I just can't learn anything else, and I don't want to be like, now we have to go and, like, constantly be in the hunt for a whole bunch of blueprints, and, like, really hope that I find the one thing I need that's completely not necessary. Instead of doing it that way, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to focus on... I'm just going to probably... At that point, I probably will just be like, okay, I know there's a command for enabling all enneagrams. I'll probably just do that. But if there are levels, then I guess we'll just keep on doing what we're doing. And that is okay by me. What is going on here? Oh, I still am holding on to the... The egg's not actually not half heavy. What is so heavy? Is it the coal? I think it's the coal. Yeah, the coal's pretty heavy. Alright, fair enough. Slowly waddling over here. Oh, people are talking about Star Wars in the chat, I guess. I'm not really a huge... I don't know. I thought it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. I think the Star Wars movie was a good movie. It was totally worth my time to watch. I got to watch it with Momo. It was awesome. But I don't know. At the end of the day, The more I think about it, the more I'm like, was it really that great of a movie? I'm not sure. I don't know how I feel about certain things. Although I do kind of, it was fun for a lot of it, and a lot of them I do enjoy. Especially the one line. The one line that references, let's put it this way. The one line that references when some of our former protagonists were in a stinky situation. But yeah, it was a fine movie, I think. All right, let's go over here. We don't need that many outlets, so I'm assuming that will be more than sufficient. Now this, on the other hand, will burn through the wood. So let me go ahead and drop off that wood in here. I still have 173 metal to go through, so that's going to probably run through it. Electrical, let's make some outlets here. Okay, we're out of electronics. That's what we're getting capped by. We're also running pretty darn low on we're running pretty darn low on too heavy. What? Okay. We're running pretty darn low on metal, as well as that also. Something I should keep an eye out for. Your average action movie? I don't know. I still think. Nacho, yeah. No, but it was a movie that I would say that compared to other movies that have been more recently put out. I don't watch movies that often, but of the ones I have seen and the ones I generally know about, this has been a very good movie compared to those movies, certainly. That said, do I think that everyone will like this movie? No. I think it's more for the hardcore Star Wars fans that have been waiting a really long time to have this movie. And for all intents and purposes, it will definitely scratch that itch if you have been looking forward to a Star Wars movie for some length of time, because it has been a very, very long time coming to get that Star Wars movie out there. But is it something that I think like really hardcore fans like? I don't consider myself to be like a super hardcore fan of Star Wars. I just I've watched the other movies. I enjoy them a lot, sure, but definitely wasn't my I'm not like, oh well, if you look at Princess Leia's I don't know, dress, you can tell that she was actually supposed to be blah blah blah. I don't know those things. But what I do know is that it was a movie that it completely did its job fine in terms of it was enjoyable to watch. It wasn't, of course, the most intense thing in the world. I don't think it was the best of the Star Wars movies, in my opinion. I know some people will probably go up in arms about that and be like, "You what, Choco? You want to fight me, mate?" I'll be like, no. But it was a good movie. It was a good movie all in all. Alrighty. So my gut feeling is if I make it a straight shot, yeah, it leads basically straight in there. Let me see if I can do that or not. I'm hoping I can do that. It's gonna go floating over here. Well, that's still... No, that's gonna miss for sure. Okay. We need another intersection. We do not need another incline. We need one more intersection then. Alright, incline. Just to make sure that this is not that hard to deal with in the future. Okay. Yeah, and then it should just be a straight shot from here, more or less. Because then I can deal with the rest of the wiring over there. So that should be pretty good. Let's put an electrical outlet over here. Electrical outlets. So let's put one right there. And let's put another electrical outlet over... Oh, I can put them wherever I want. Huh, nice. Okay, let's put one over... Not too close to that. Let's put one right over here. Junction box, nice. Alright, and then... We learned how to make the lamppost, so I might as well go see. I might as well just do that now. Whoop. If I can, that is. Yeah, this okay, here's one thing I will say about the new Star Wars movie. I don't think it's really a spoiler, but there is definitely... They like repeating stuff, which I'm okay with, but the fact that, like, I kind of saw what was coming for a lot of the different events that happened in the new Star Wars movie, it kind of was a bummer a little bit, because I was like, I know what's going to happen. And during, like, one of the bigger, I guess, like, more, like, climatic scenes of the movie, I just remember sitting there going, this happens, like, every Star Wars movie. It's actually kind of concerning. But, you know, it was, again, I'm being a little bit critical. It was still fun. What does this require, actually? Same thing, pretty much. Okay. Okay, let's make a junction, or not junction, this thingy, intersection. And then, oh, crap! Nope, I already have a whole bunch. Okay, let's turn this off. Yeah. I don't want to spoil anything for the people who haven't watched the movie yet, for some bizarre reason. Holy crap! Oh, I'm dead. Nope. Barely survived somehow. Although, I would say this. If you spend a lot of time on the internet, you may want to go watch that movie soon. In a similar way to what Pete was saying earlier, if you spend time on the internet, you kind of have to assume that someone's going to spoil it for you at some point. Like... Oh. Idiot. Oh, did someone say a naughty thing in chat? Guys, please behave. And this goes for the comment section too. Please be kind to each other. Please be nice. It's really easy to be a jerk. It's a lot harder to be a nice person. It's a lot rarer. It's a lot rarer, I should say, to find. I suggest that you guys practice that more than you practice anything else. Okay, let's just put this right up here, next to the poop bin. Okay, turn this on. Nice. Okay. And then junction right here. And light. Finally getting some light for the nighttime. Oh my. It's happening, guys. The dream is real. Oh. Let's see here. Alright, let's see. Let's bust out this intersection. Oh wow, we're even at a harder angle than the last one. Whoops. That's not good. Yeah, we're at a worse angle than that other one was. Rip, this is going to be sort of hard. Please reach, please reach, please reach. Okay. I think we can make this work. Come on. I'm so glad this doesn't have any loss, even with crazy wiring like this. I would be in some serious trouble if this was not the case. Alright. Hello? Game? You wanna snap? Snap on? Eh. Come on, baby. There we go. Alright. And then we should be able to reach it from over here. Yep. Good stuff. And then I guess we can just keep it going, honestly. Yeah, we'll use an incline there. We'll use an incline and intersection. I think it'll be good. Alright, so let's turn this back on. So turn it on. So a couple of those. Couple of those. Maybe a vertical or two. And then one electrical outlet for the time being. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab all this stuff. Turn off. Choco, seeing your house in ARK, I have to question, or... What? What? Okay. Let's do it this way. So we'll do... Let's do one junction here. It would be nice if I could, like, drill a hole through the wall or something, but that's not going to happen. Okay, that's alright. We can make this work. Well, I probably need 2 more inclines or so for now. So let's get 2 more inclines up in here. So turn on. You question what my real life house looks like after seeing this. It looks nothing like the one in ARK. Alright, let's see here. Dear God, imagine if it did look like the one in ARK. Rip my life. Alright. So, one straightaway ought to do it right here. And these bad boys. Okay, and then that should be workable. So I am going to break this wall down eventually. I guess an important question at this point would be whether or not... Yeah, the important question here is now going to be whether or not the wire will go through the wall. Let's make 2 light posts. And then electrical, we're going to need more outlets. We need both wood and metal. I can part with some wood in here. There's some more metal. Alright, so let's toss these in here. Structures, electrical, outlets. Water and electrical systems all thrown into question. It's... You know what? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And stuff. Never claimed to be an artist, darn it! Alright, let's go ahead. So, stain torch, break that down. This is still very slowly generating jerky for me. Alrighty, well, no harm in trying, I suppose. I can refarm the stuff I need for it. I just need to make sure it tacks onto the right spot on here. Phew, don't want to fall. Please reach a little bit further. A little bit further. Please, game. I'm playing a dangerous game right now. One that does not end with me living. Whatever, good enough. Alright, so, light post. Will you work the way I hope? Yes, it does. Okay, it does go through walls. Nice. Let's turn that on. Wow, that is bright. Okay. Okay. Let's see, what else do I got? I have some vertical cables and stuff like that. Yep, okay. That's what we'll do for now. So, I'm going to just put a vertical cable in there. Okay, hold on. First, let's put down the lamppost. Let's figure out where I'm going to put this lamppost. I'm thinking just like over here. Oh, wow. That stuff reaches far. Well, fleep that. I'm going to leave that as is then. I didn't realize how far those reached. Holy dang, that crap lasts forever. Okay, well, whatever. Works for me. I ain't going to complain about that. And the rest of these goodies I'll just drop into a storage box. Right, let me see here. Tons of hide. And oil, now that we have the way to get oil, oil's not even that bad to get either, so... To be completely honest, we're in pretty good shape at the moment. Ah, to heck with it. I'll just drop in the fabricator. Why not? Alright, fabricator. Take back this, take back this, take back this. Let's unload those. And then let's take some gasoline down the hill. So we have plenty of gasoline to run that machine for a long, long time. Then whoop. Alright, I'm actually kind of looking forward now to the next nighttime. I really want to see these lights in action in the pure dark, because I feel like they're pretty strong. So should actually afford us quite a bit of light. Okay, that's the refrigerator, not the one I was trying to get to. Thank goodness we did not put this near our base. That would have been loud as fleep. I don't remember how much we initially put in there, but I'm assuming it will last a long time. Okay, cool. So that's there, running, all that good stuff. Okay. That wire is not... No. That wire is not connected. I'm sorry, game, you're lying. Oh, my. Can I make a whole bunch of jerky boxes? Yeah, I could. I want Choco to know that there's a kangaroo in this game. There's a kangaroo! Where? I don't know if I want a kangaroo. Alright, let's just hop along, grab a poop. Ooh, actually, let's check the fertilizer game. Our fertilizer game might be a little bit weak. Okay, down we go. And, yeah, our fertilizer game is sort of suffering. Let's go ahead and take the fertilizer out. Okay, 29,000. I'm assuming that you are going to be one of the lighter weight ones. Okay, 83, 30, 63, 38, 52, 53, 42. So 30 is going to be eligible for a little care pack. Nice. Kangaroo will just kick me off a cliff. I should totally hunt a kangaroo. Choco, go to the gap. There's a gap right there. Don't you see it? In my house? And I'm going to leave it there now. Because you meddling kids, Kappa. Alright, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, truth be told, you know what? Let me refill this. Okay, that's filled back up. What? Why are you in here? Okay. Kind of odd. I won't ask questions, I suppose. Alright, let's just... Oh, yep, T does indeed move all that. I just want something that... I just wish that they, like, it filled in. So it filled in, like, a logical manner. Like, oh, yeah, we can fill up the stack. Let's just do that first. It's really annoying that you have to do this manually. I just don't understand the point of that. This seems a little bit silly, but... It is. Okay, let's take the spoiled meat. And... we should have a lot of narcotics in here by now. Yeah, we have a fair bit of narcotics in there. Okay. We'll just do it this way. This is the fastest way I know how to do it. It's really sad, but this is the only way I know how. 2. Spark powder, gunpowder. Okay, that is all in good shape. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's do a little bit of organization as well. Let's do a little bit of organizing our inventory, or not our inventory, our storage. So let's take all the hide. All the hide that we can grab. Let's grab all of it. Okay, we got saddles in there. Okay, so we got hide. Let's put a whole bunch of that into here. So let's just hit the T button for these bad boys. Nice. Alright, so there's a whole bunch of hide in there. Oh, we can we can put more in there. Right. And then let's also... I want to merge the fiber as well. I want to put hide and fiber into this one storage box. Kind of feel like I might as well. Oh, wait, can you put signs on here? Crafting sign. I just need wood. Alright. Let's go find some wood. I want to be able to do this quickly-ish. Like, I want to be able to, like, just look at something and be like, I know what's in this chest, and blah, blah, blah. Honestly, this is, like, it's weird that I do this in games. I feel like that's kind of, like, a weird thing that I've just kind of grown to expect. Like, oh, yes, managing your inventory is totally an important part of this game, and I find it somewhat enjoyable. Because it's like, really? Like, seriously, bro? I know I don't clean my room nearly as often as I manage my inventory, like, fleet me. Right. Chop, chop, chibbity chop. Chop, chop, chop. Okay, let's just drop that. Oh! Apparently I can just name the storage box. The old base, all the old base has is basic items. I don't really see the point in migrating all the stuff from the old base to the new one, because I can get all that stuff fairly easily. Truth be told, this area is really resource rich compared to the old base. Because, like, wow, really? Poop is weighing me down? Rip, boys. I cry every time. Actually. Sorry. I want more hide, though. And Buffalo killed the drone. Nice. I'm a little bit concerned that some of my critters are going to start dying over there, as well as the ones over here. What about the eggs of the old base? Yeah, I don't know if I care about them anymore. Hear me out. Okay, hear me out before you guys are like go all up in arms. The reason why I don't think I care as much about those anymore is the fact that they're not, I can't breed from them. I know that you can make kibble out of them, and kibble is like a somewhat important part of this game, and they get like your dinos get like higher level and crap and you know all that great stuff. But for me, honestly speaking, it's just not, it doesn't strike me as a really important part of the game. Like, I kind of think about it and I'm like, eh. Like, where I'm at right now, I want to focus on my character getting stronger, not so much about the dinos getting stronger at this point. I'm just not strong enough, I think. So, who knows? Maybe I'll revisit that opinion and I'll have a change of heart at a later point. But for right now, that's how I feel about it. Let's drop in 100 wood into there. There. Oh, spooky cold. And I really... I find it hard to believe that that little bit there is ruining the ability for me to make this wall complete. I have to get rid of this preserving bin. In time. In time I will do it. Alright, that's all going... Okay, so let's try to rename this then. Rename... hide and fiber box. Oh. I guess that's okay, yeah. Okay, so we'll rename this one to trophy box. Okay, this will be the armor box. Oh, we'll call this equipment box. This is weapons in there too. Equipment box. And I honestly don't think I need a spoiled meat box. I'm gonna hold off and read. Do I want to do that? Whatever. I'm just gonna throw all like miscellaneous crap in there probably. Thank you, Brimmy. Alright, let's see. Let's throw the pelts into here. It's literally that one bit, too. That's the only thing that's ruining us right now. Alright, let's demolish this. Because these wood ramps look terrible anyway, so... no harm or foul. Okay, nice. I suppose this would be better off. I think the game doesn't really like it whenever you have too much of a gap in your house. So let's reinforce these back up. So the rest of this episode will be a building episode. This has been more or less a building episode to begin with anyways. Okay. Demolish that. Nice. Okay. So, I wonder if this counts as... yeah, this counts as home. Nice! I like that. I fancy that. Alright, nice. So let's go ahead and grab some more wood. I guess everything's already out and about, so honestly speaking, why not? Okay, got the poop. Let's head back down into here. Store away some more pooperinos. Poop. 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 Alrighty. Alright. And then let's go and get ourselves some more wood. I guess we'll just chop down these trees here. Actually, well, no, I could, yeah, I might as well carry this the right way. Mammoths. Mammoth, come with me. And other mammoth, come with me. There you go. Alright, very good. Head on over. Okay, let's relax a little bit. Regain our stamina. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay. Freaking trees everywhere as far as the eye can see. Okay. 6 walls. Oh, lovely. More pooperinos. Hey, darling. Alright. Let's put that into there. Craftables. Wooden. So I do want... Honestly, it would be nice to add some window frames, but not right now. Let's just have wall... I don't think we need any more ceilings for the moment. Okay, so let's do wall. We should make a ladder. So let's do a ladder as well. And then we need a door frame. We also need wooden doors, but yeah, we'll worry about that last. Alright, so I think all the door frames we'll need is going to number to like 4-ish. Am I stuck in this? Hello? Oh, I'm too heavy. Alright, so let's just make 4 of these. And then let's make a whole bunch of ladders. I don't know how high ladders go. I don't... Well, 10 ladders is probably a bit much, but too late now. Okay, so let's keep that going. Chop this all down. What am I short on? When am I going to put down the air conditioner? I will. In all honesty, I'm also, to be completely open with you guys about how I'm viewing this whole thing, I don't think this will be our final base. I think we're going to make our base in a slightly different area, like our main, like, official endgame base. But for right now, for where I'm at in this game, I think this is perfectly acceptable. My gut feeling is I'm going to build it on the other side of this mountain. This is where the main base will be. I know it's a lot of work I'm going to put into this, but I'm, like, I'm sort of expecting that I'm going to be playing this for the long haul. So I'm kind of just, like, taking my time and enjoying myself. This game is a lot of fun. I think what I might end up doing is once I'm, like, completely satisfied with what I've done in this game to date, I'm going to probably turn around and be like, hey, you know, other people have played ARK. Would you like to play ARK with me if I do decide to continue it to that point? But well, that's something for a much later time. But we'll see. How are we doing on weight? Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Ah, tusks, tusks. Okay. I'm going to hatch the egg? Yeah, I will. I'm assuming refrigerators need to be in a closed room, so that's part of the reason why I'm doing this right now. Okay. Maybe a couple of these door frames, actually. Okay, that should be acceptable. Alright, so let's... I am talking to the wrong one. Sorry! Okay. So let's go ahead, throw the door frames there, throw the walls into there, and then let's go ahead and make us some doors. Alright, so... Loves an open door. We need fiber. Wow, we actually ran out of fiber. I find that somewhat amazing. Okay. Okay, 10 doors looks to be more than sufficient for our needs. Okay. I think I'm fairly content with this many walls and doors. Let's gather up more fiber here. Alright, cool. And then we'll just drop off these additional walls onto there, some wooden doors into there. Alright, and let's roll back. We only need one mammoth, honestly, for these trips. If I ever needed to do, like, mass collecting, maybe, but one mammoth was more than enough for this. Especially if I were to ever upgrade the mammoth to have more weight capacity. Oh, yeah, that would be easy. ARK seems too time-consuming. It's actually not bad. Yeah, these add a lot of light. Wow, you look really scary in the light. Alright, mammoths, you can relax here. I just want that one mammoth following me at this point. Come on. Hello? Aw, he's stuck on your bay? It's alright. Hey, come here. Oh god. Alright. Oh, that really lights up everything. Holy dang. Okay. So let's start off with the obvious suspects. Let's put the ladders in here, the wooden door frames in here, as well as the doors in here. We'll start off with that. Oh god, Mother of Mercy, I am slow as all heck. Okay. Throw on a door. Open said door. Door frame. Oh, nope. No, 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 no. You get way out of there. Alright. And then this part. Okay, well, we'll break down this ceiling, I guess. Yeah, we'll break down that ceiling. Alright, let's do this now. Can we please, 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 please. Alright. And then a door. Nice. That preserving bin, though. Rip, boys. Okay. Another door frame right here. Another door. I'm gonna put a door frame here as well. Just kidding. Cannot put door frame there. Was a lie. I lied to you all again. Cry every time. Alright. And then let's come here, Argentavis, you're in the way. You're in the way, Argentavis, come on. Alright. Nope. Alright. Okay, good, good, good. I have the ability to jump again. Nice. So let's go ahead. So how does this work? Oh, I have to interact with it. Okay, what ceiling is off that? Well, that's not what I want to do. What? How am I supposed to use this to... Oh, I'm supposed to put it directly... that makes more sense. This is why we make edges. Alright. That. Demolish that. Okay, cool, cool, cool. This ladder is not even remotely right, but okay. That is awesome. Dadgummit ladders! What the fudge? Work! You derps. Okay, ladder. Hello? No, can we... Yes, that one. Yes, okay, good. I was about to be so sad. I was like, oh no, it doesn't work that way. Okay, cool. Alright, no, I can get behind this. That's all cool. We already made a doorway here. So we can seal that off. Nice. I think that will be good. Alright, and then we can just jump down from this. This is not a problem. Alright, so we'll leave these extra doors and ladders and what. Actually, before we get rid of these ladders, I'm going to take the walls. I am heavy. Right, okay. Let me take half the walls. Okay, I'm still too heavy. Let me take half those walls. I'm still heavy. Rip my life. Alright. Great game. Thanks for that, mate. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Thank you for figuring out what I wanted to do. I cry every time. Alright, so... Nice. Okay. There's not very much windows and stuff, but it's coming along. Alright. Let's put that out there. Cool. The light somehow permeates through the wood, which is sort of strange, but that's okay. Alright, and then let's go ahead, put all these down. Oh, I never put a door down there. No, 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 don't build... Oh, no, what have I done? Okay. Give me more walls, sir. We'll just do 5 at a time, because I am heavy as fleet. Nope. Alright. I'm going to actually leave this little tidbit here open. You should not exist. That sounded really mean. Alright, so... For the time being, let's... Oh, dadgummit. Keep doing that. Where? Might as well. I might as well just do this part then. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, wait. Hold on. How are the windows on me? Let me just do these real quick. Okay, so that's the door there. Okay, never mind. Guess we don't need this. Let's give him the doors back. Actually, doesn't mean I can carry more walls? It does! Nice. Alright. That top one is backwards. Why are you backwards? Alright. Alrighty. Oh my god, please. Snap-on points, please. Alright. Alrighty. There we go. So we'll have like a balcony here kind of thing. This will be like a low ceiling area, but that's okay. Alright, so we have all that working and grooving and schmooving. Freezing to death. Nothing new. I'm going to break these down as well. That's a wall, so that's actually A-okay. Demolish. Demolish that. I just made another wall. Rip. Okay. And then let's see here. What are we looking like? We're looking like... What's in here? Chitin armor? Okay. Let's take these out for now. Let's scurry this over to... Okay, let's scurry this on over here. So wait, if I close these doors, does this count as like... Oh, it does turn into house mode. Nice! I like that a lot. I'm cold! I'm in my house, you nerd! What if I go near here? What if I turn it off? I'm cold again! Alright, open the door. There is no reason to hide. Alright, equipment. Alright, chitin. Bow. And cotton boots. Again, for some reason. Alright. Then zoom out. Yeah, what? The fudge? What? Oh no. Oh no! What is this? No! Not like this! Why is it so weird? I don't understand what's happening. Okay, whatever. I don't know. 10 cooked jerky. You know what? You serve valiantly, game. I think it's time, though. We take everything. We say goodbye. Goodbye, preserving them. And hello to the age of the wall. Once I actually get down the hill to deposit the cooked meat. Oh, God. Alright, so let's go down, drop off the cooked meat, and then come back up, and we'll finish off the wall, and then I think we should be in pretty good shape after that. Okay. Doob. Actually, let's see how the gasoline is doing. I'm actually curious to see how much this thing consumes. How are we doing on gas? Yeah, it does. It actually does chew through it. Okay. I'll have to give this some more thought. I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. T. And then let's take this one back out and then just load this up like so. And 2 more. And we'll add that to there. This will spoil in a day. Perfect. Oh, some of them will spoil much sooner than a day. But some of them will last a while. They'll all last a long while overall, I'd say. This will... Jerky lasts forever, who knew? Oh, spoiled meat actually does eventually just fizzle out. That's interesting. God, that scared me. Okay. Okay. Well, I can't turn this off because the refrigerator is connected to it. Kind of was. I wish electricity didn't burn that quickly. I understand, like, it would be kind of OP to just have, like, infinite energy, but at the same time, like, really? I don't know. I play the server very differently than it's supposed to be played, admittedly, so... I'm sure they wanted people to, like, actually have to wander out and be like, oh, we have to go get this, and all that stuff together, but I kind of find it to be an annoyance more than anything else. Is this going to be backwards? Nope, it fits. Nice. Okay, let's connect this part here. Snap. Nope, not that way. Snap. Dadgum you! Alright, whatever. Okay, nice. So that part is now sealed. Seal that as well as that. That as well. Alright, nice. Okay. Some more walls right there. And then I suppose, yeah, okay, here's what we'll do. I know what we'll do. So I'm going to just add this. Oh, that looks kind of weird. Well, no, that's okay, actually. So I'm going to just do that. Just do this. Okay, now it's getting all messed up. Hold on. Okay. Like that. Okay, there we go. And then what I'll do is, I'm just going to add a ladder right here. So this will be like my crafting area thing. I probably want to re-angle the smithy so it's that way. That's my assumption. And then this will be like our little way up. That's all working dandy. I can make one more wooden wall. Well, it's coming along. It still has a fair bit to go, but it's coming along. I'd say it's coming along rather nicely, in fact. So, alright, let's get one more door frame. A door. And then I think that'll be it for this episode. We actually got a lot done. Just kidding, can't make a wooden door frame. Can I... Oh, wait, no, I can't make a door frame. And then one that... Oh, crap, I had a whole bunch of doors. Dadgummit. Cry every time. Alright. Nope, that is a ladder. There we go. Well, that's just swell. Alright. Please, senpai. Okay, there we go. That is the correct way. And then... a wall. Wall. Up here. Okay. Very nice. Alright, this is starting to come together now. Yep, and we're getting the house benefit over here, which is great. Let's shut this door over here. Shut this door over here as well. Not yet, I guess. Alright, so we need to add more ceilings into here. But this is coming along. This was originally supposed to be a forward base, this is coming along very nicely for a forward base. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoying the content. Also, there's going to be some other stuff coming onto the Let's Play channel as well. There's going to be some other stuff creeping back in. So keep on the lookout for that if you're interested. And I will see you guys next time. So, take care. And, whoop, that's not what I want to do. Alright, take care, and ciao for now.